All right, everyone, welcome to Muscles. I Gotta Flex, Magic the Gathering Live. Want to send a message to my Discord. We're gonna have a great time tonight. I just recorded a podcast. I have not released it yet, but me and my podcast partner, Joe the Magic Gatherer, check him out by the way, we were discussing the difference between playing and collecting. And I really think, especially with a lot of stuff that's come to light with The Hobbit, the expensive aftermarket price, if you will, secondary market, things like that, I think it's become painfully clear there is a growing divide between players and collectors, all right? Now, there's also a third group. You can be both. I am both. I play, I collect. That said, I would put myself more in the collector camp, honestly. I've always been more in the collector camp. And so I think there's this divide, and I want to have a talk about it because the people on the live, you've been so great in terms of just being reasonable with stuff, right? Sometimes when you talk to people on the internet, they get a little upset, they get a little angry, but our community, we're positive, we have constructive discussions, and honestly, like, the back and forth discussions help frame a lot of my reference points for things that I talk about online. All right, we have some comments. Let me read them. Petros Magic, hey brother, how are you? Value Guy 90, a member of the channel. Hello to you. Cup of Joe, another member of the channel. What's up? Channel memberships help me make content, everybody. Tristan Bullock, I probably didn't see it, to be honest with you. Where did you send it to? I'm looking at my messages right now, and I am not seeing messages from you, but a lot of them go to like this spam kind of box. Tristan, what's your username on the Discord? I'm wondering if I missed it somehow, because I do see some message requests here from people, and I've got to be better at checking these out because I don't get notified of it, by the way. Rule Zero Podcast, my guy. Protein Bowl, pre-workout ready. This is good. This is good. I'm in approval of this. Thank you very much for those kind words as well, Tristan. But guys, just know, this is one thing I actually want to explain to people. Tristan, what's your name on, just so I can look it up, what's your name on Discord? Because I'm not seeing anything. So that's that. So, I was going to say, where was I? I got a little distracted now. I was looking on Discord, sorry, Tristan. We are talking about the difference between playing and collecting, and I kind of want to dive in here about the differences, all right? So this is going to be a multifaceted talk. There are different ways to collect, okay? So I just want to have a talk about definitions, and I actually want to show you some kind of cool old cards. Check these out. It's like an old Magic the Gathering binder, all right? You can't see it all. I kind of can't get under here, but these are all some old cards that I have, which are really, really cool. All right, so collected these for a lot of years. These cards aren't worth very much, but they mean something to me. So I've always kind of collected. I'm one of those weirdos that back in the day, I collected complete sets, by the way. That was a thing I did, and then all my extra cards went in binders like this. Now, at some point, my collecting switched. I switched from complete sets, and I've actually dismantled a lot of my complete sets in all honesty. And I started building commander decks because I thought it was much cooler to look through a commander deck than to look through a binder like this. So Spencer, Rule Zero Podcast, great guy, by the way. Give him a follow, everybody. If you came over to my house, and you can honestly answer this because you're in the chat, would you think it was cooler to sit and look through a binder like this, or would you think it was cooler to look at a commander deck? I kind of think it would be cooler to look through a commander deck. And so that's how I started collecting. There's a commander decks that I built that I rarely ever play. Like, I might play them once and put them away for good. And there are some commander decks I have that are not optimized to win. They are simply built for the collection and collection's sake. And sometimes you'll wonder why I make a certain card decision in decks. And it's because I'm not concerned about how well it plays. I'm more concerned about displaying a certain high value card that I have. So there's many ways to collect, but you could collect things that aren't worth money. You can collect bottle caps, you could collect straws, you could collect, my kids wanted to collect those Monopoly World Cup soccer cards. Not soccer cards, the McDonald's, I'm in all kinds of soccer stuff. There's Monopoly soccer cards. That's not what I'm talking about. I am talking about the McDonald's World Cup plastic cups. They're not worth anything, but they wanted to collect them. And so people collect that. But when it comes to collecting Magic the Gathering, I feel like there's a whole new layer. Yes, you can just collect base copies and stuff like this, but there's this whole new idea of collecting where you collect high-end expensive things. And there are people who collect sealed product. I'm one of them. There's Final Fantasy, there is The Hobbit, and there is Ravnica Remastered, all right? And I feel like a lot of people will collect sealed product. Other people collect slab cards. Now, I'm not a collector of slab cards. I do have one card in a slab that I'm going to reveal at the end of the show. Here it is. We're going to reveal what this is. It's going to be fun, guys. It's an epic card. It's an epic card. So we will reveal that. So I do collect. And so there's collecting there. I feel like collecting for Magic the Gathering, it really took off. 2019 was when they had the first collector's box. But I think Brothers War with the serialized cards is when it really, really, really took off. And that's when it started to become a thing. And then now we're in the hobby box chase card era. All right. Let's see what we got. I'm going to get back to the comments here. I've also got to text somebody. Hold on, guys. Let me see. Here we go. All right, there we go. So, Rule Zero podcast. Good question. Definitely love to see how the cards interact and play in actual games. Never mind even playing though. Don't you think it's cool to just look at a deck? Like let's actually do a live test. Let's look at my Sauron deck because I think that might be fun for people. All right. Goose says Commander is good for vets, not for newbies. Silent Infinity says some cool decks are great themes, are visually stunning, great artists. I agree. Nathaniel, welcome to the live. Gametronics, my friend. Everybody, I just want to say my favorite LGS in Canada is Gametronics in Nova Scotia, a place that is very near and dear to my heart. A lot of you may know I'm Canadian, but I used to spend a lot of time at Pagwa. Gametronics, I don't know if you know where that is, but I used to go out there every summer and live in Nova Scotia. At any rate, Gametronics is run by a guy named Matthew Balcom. Really, really good guy and a wealth of knowledge in Magic the Gathering. He's recently become one of my best Magic the Gathering friends. So shout out to you, my friend. If you want to support them, Gametronics, it's in Nova Scotia. It's a pretty cool place. It's a special place. We got Harmon, stumbled across your content not long ago. You got me into MTG. Awesome. I love to hear it. Silent Infinity, I collected those glass Batman cups. I love it. Do you still have them? All right. And then Fighting Irish commented on my VV video. I appreciate that very much. Sheldon and the OG used Commander to play old cards that were out of format because their game piece is Rule Zero. I have no doubt about that. Tristan, I'm with you. I like looking through decks. Demo FPV, what is up? Great White Productions, regular on the show. Secret Lair Zeta, I can't wait to get. I actually am really excited. Speaking of Secret Lair Zeta, I am really excited to see if this is like a new thing. If we're gonna have Secret Lair packs all the time, it's pretty cool. Goose, building commander decks. That is the heart and soul of my channel. It's not going anywhere. I just put out a VV deck today. But back to the commander thing, I think it's really cool to just look through cards. Look at that, a foil poster Sauron. We have Golem, the Riddle Master. We have a Surge foil Smaug, the Magnificent. I think that's great. We have the Great Ugly Goblin. We have Smaug, the Wicked Worm. We have My Precious. We have Azog, Misty Mountains Cold, Grima Wormtongue, Sauron, the Lidless Eye. Beautiful. I thought I had a Surge foil of that. I'm going to have to see. Notion Thief, Ring Wraiths, Sauron the Necromancer, Easterling Vanguard, Golem the Patient Plotter, Orcish Bowmasters, Saruman the White Hand. Tristan Bullock's my favorite art. It's honestly my favorite artist lately is Steve Argyle. Love it. You can see my Liliana playmat. I love this art. I also love the Deathrite Shaman. Let him eat, because that's what he does. Orcus Siege Master, Grishnok, the Witch King of Agner, Witch King, Sky Surge, Marher, Lord of the Nazgul. We got a bunch of Nazguls here in foil, which are cool. I got one scroll one, wish I had more. But I really think from a collecting standpoint, oh, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful Arcane Signet. I think it's really cool to just sit and look through a deck. This is actually like a pretty high-end deck. There's a Dwarven Soul Ring. All right, so it's pretty fun. And I am looking at upgrading this a little more. I need to put a Great Goblin in it. I forgot for some reason. But I think it's really cool to look through a themed deck, if you will. So, yeah, we'll go Sauron versus Sauron, Spencer. Get down to Cottonwood Heights. Let's make it happen. The Black Gate, beautiful printing of it. So yeah, I am currently collecting cards to put in this deck. There's a rumor that I'm about to acquire. I cannot confirm nor deny this, that I may be on the verge of acquiring another foil poster One Ring, and I think it's going to have to go in the Sauron deck. I kind of really do. I'm actually going to pull up my Sauron deck. We're going to do some live deck tech today, but I think that experience of just like looking through cards like this is a great way to just see the theme, like a Goblin deck, right? And the fact it's 100 cards singleton, that allows me to display all the goblins in Magic the Gathering, which I think it's really cool. I think it's cooler than looking through a binder, to be honest with you. Okay, guys, let me pull up Sauron here. Okay, I put the Great Ugly Looking Goblin in here, but I don't think I have the Great Goblin. The mana value of the deck is 191. That is way too hard right now. Wow, that's Soul Ring. $900. Unreal. Okay, I got to add some stuff to this deck. We will help it. What do we think the slab card is, everybody? You think the slab card is the One Ring in foil? Maybe. Maybe. That's a good guess. Help me out. Scream when you see a card that would be good in this deck. No, 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 no. There it is. I don't know why I had the non-surge foil in, guys. That was a horrible mistake, and I apologize. I'm going to fix that up. Why would I do that? I just wasn't thinking. Let's switch the printing on that right now. There we go. Okay. Now, we have to find the Great Ugly Goblin. So let's get that done. Let's get that done. Okay, we got a bunch of questions. So, Rule Zero podcast, interesting one. What are your thoughts, theme versus optimization? I think it depends on what you're building for. So I have now 46 full commander decks, okay? 46 is a lot. I don't need them all to be hyper optimized. I try to optimize them as much as humanly possible. But again, they don't need to be insanely hyper optimized because you're going to have different power levels of games to play. Oh, Cavern, Horde, Dragon. We need that in Sauron. So I think you can. I don't think you have to have every card optimized. So like your high level bracket 4 decks, those are the ones that I am interested in optimizing. But anything that's not an optimized deck, I don't like, or anything that doesn't have the ability to be an optimized deck, I'm not worried about optimizing it, if that makes sense. Inside Information could be a great card. I think that's great. And here's, oh, that's what I wanted, the Great Goblin, guys. So here's the other thing with commanders, right? There's only certain commanders you can make competitive. Like, let's say you had Thorin's Company Leader. I don't know if there's any way to make that competitive as a commander. I don't think you can make that competitive as a commander. I don't think you can make that competitive as a commander. I don't think you can make that competitive as a commander. Compared to, say, something like Krenko, or say something like Kess, or say somebody like Nekasar, or Voja. Like, Balin can't hang. So if I was building this Balin deck, and hopefully this answers this for you guys, I would build this for theme. Some of the high-level commanders, I would build them for power. Does that make sense, Spence? All right. See what else we got here. Yeah, I need Great Goblin in. I'm just trying to see if I have a foil one. I don't know why I forgot to put it in. We have Tom Burton William, which is kind of cool. Does not fit, though. I'm trying to see if I have another Great Goblin. I'm hoping to have a better version of it, guys. Who else we got here? Tristan, like I said, I don't play with a lot of my decks. A lot of them are built for collection. And again, there's certain commanders that are just better than others. That's a reality. So, that's the thing, guys. I really think that if they wanted to fix the bracket system, not that it's totally broken, I'm not saying that, but if you really, really wanted to fix the bracket system, you would make certain commanders go in certain brackets. For example, a well-built bracket 2 Winota deck will run over a lot of high-end bracket 4 decks. Not lying about that. Not lying about that at all. All right? I do have a copy of Mount Doom in the deck, Fighting Irish. All right, let me see, Tristan. I'm going to check that out right now because I don't get a lot of stuff on Discord, to be honest with you. Ah, there you are. Your name is not Tristan. Okay. Accept DM. There we go. I just accepted. Now I would get it. I've never seen that message in my life. I apologize. One thing, guys, if I ever don't answer your messages, it's not me being rude. It's that I honestly probably don't see it. A lot of people message me and stuff gets lost. You know what I mean? Okay. I don't think I have another Great Goblin. I wish I did. Makes me tempted to open another box. Oh, Great White. Welcome. Membership acquired. Thank you very much. In honor of that, we are going to do some live deck tech tonight. It's going to be fun. All right, here we go. A Kalani, Bobby, here's a divide I've been witnessing firsthand. Players with only proxy decks, player with high-end power, bracket 2, bracket 3, people policing both realms at the same table. Here's my thoughts on proxies, guys, okay? I don't like them. I don't use them. That comes from a place, I want you to understand. I've written a best-selling book for Men's Health. I fought in the UFC. People illegally stream fights, takes money out of my pocket. I knew I had a foil Great Goblin. So I'm not ever going to proxy. It's not for me, okay? That said, I've never turned away somebody from a game for using proxies, and I wouldn't shame them for it. I do have a major problem with companies that use official Magic art to make proxies. I think that's problematic. I think that's stealing, to be honest with you. Now with the high-end stuff, you just have to find a good play group. It's one of the reasons I don't play a lot at LGSs, because there's so many people that have so many thoughts on how the game should be played. Tristan, welcome to the Maximus Guild. I think you have to put it on recurring, but we got another membership. That's 2 memberships of the show. That is awesome. All right. But does that make sense? Hey, Kalani, like, I won't police people for using it, but I don't use them myself, and I don't like companies that take from artists. I think it's BS, and I think we can't support that. If you want a proxy, fine, but like, make it with a Sharpie yourself or something like that. You know what I mean? Gametronics, do the CBB foils curl? I haven't seen any curl yet, but you've opened a lot more than I have. You would know. Tristan, Sephiroth at 142 is wild. I bet that's a competitive deck. So, all right, we need to do the Great Goblin, guys. You're going to help me do some deck tech. Here we go. Cavern Horde and Inside Information, guys. That's what we're going to put in the Sauron deck. So let's look at what we can take out, what's not very good, because these cards can improve. I want to keep the Great Ugly Goblin. So a lot of times when I do my deck tech, guys, to your point, Tristan, and I can take a look at your Sephiroth deck, actually, Achille, before we do this, let me do it before this, okay, guys? Because I actually have a comp for this. Okay, you guys ready? Let's see if I can find it. Let's see what I can find for you guys. Wonder if I even have them. I used to have examples of proxies in here that I said were okay. I don't know if I have them anymore, though. Ah, yeah, we do. Okay, here we go. So here we go, guys. Ready? Let's have a proxy talk. Here's a proxy that I think's okay. That is clearly not a Magic card. Okay? Here's another thing I would probably accept at a table as a playtest card. That's very clearly not a Magic card. Someone wouldn't confuse that. Does that make sense? Okay? I'm okay with this. I'm also okay with this. Let me find a forest. Here, there's a Strixhaven one. Watch this. See what I just did there? There are 3 acceptable forms of proxies. You want to use them as play tests? Go nuts. You know what I don't like? When someone prints out a card that looks exactly like a Magic card and you can't tell when it's in a sleeve. That's problematic for me, guys. Just saying. Just saying. So that's my kind of thoughts on that. I think Sephiroth can be a good commander. I don't think it's great. I don't think it's upper echelon. I think there's a handful of commanders that are upper echelon. Yuriko, Winota, Kinnan, Urza, Kess, Nekasar, Boja, Magda. That is probably it. Gametronics, you can send me any cards you want. I will take them. But I haven't had any in Mind Foil, but I bet you've had a bunch. There will be some Commander Game on the channel eventually, Cup of Joe. It's just really hard to produce. Pantlaza deck. Tristan, do you know I have a good Pantlaza deck? Have you been to my Moxfield? There's a great Pantlaza deck there. Oh, Clifford, I buy a lot of Mana Crypts. I'll show you those in a minute if you stay tuned for the show. I don't mess around, Great White. Huge Jasmine. That's actually pretty funny. I feel good about Reality Fracture, but I haven't really seen too many of the cards yet. So guys, we got to add the Great Goblin. We got to add the Cavern Horde Dragon. And we got to add Inside Information to the Sauron deck. I think those will really, really work well. We got to decide what we want to take out. Now, this is one, guys. When we talk about building on theme or for optimization, this one I build for theme, okay? So I'm also taking out cards that aren't worth that much. Like Grima Wormtongue, 50 cents. I think he can go. I think Grishnok can go. Brash Investigator. It's a Goblin Soldier. It's cool, but it's 35 cents. Gothmog. No, Gothmog cannot go because it gives my Orc army Death Touch, and that's important. But Golem, Patient Plotter could probably go, but then again, the Ring tempts you. That's a good one. I could get rid of Golem. All right, guys, so let's find those cards. Grima is not happy. He's getting cut. Abel, I actually would agree with you. Nekasar's not with Magda. It's not with Selvala, but it's still pretty higher up compared to a lot of them. So let's find the cards we're going to take out, guys. Yeah, Grima's got to go. He was in there because it was kind of a bad guy deck, but I've got some extra cards to add now. By the way, the coolest thing about this deck, when we talk about theme, you'll notice these are 100% cards that come from Lord of the Rings. 100%. All right. Like Abel, I think Nekasar would be in like the top 25, but probably towards the lower end. You know what I mean? There's Maher, Witch King. Grishnok might go. Golem can go. Grima can go. Too bad because it's that one. Golem Riddlemaster, that's a great card. Yeah, Timmy, the Zeta set looks amazing. When it first came out, I didn't know what to think about it, but I'm all into it now. I love City of Shadows. I think City of Shadows is a great card. I think it's super usable in a bunch of different decks, by the way. Just my opinion. I don't think it's the best land in the world, but I think it's super usable. All right, so those are the three we're going to take out for these. I wonder how hard, Timmy, it's going to be to get. So first of all, we're going to kill Grima. You are the weakest link, Grima. Grima just got stabbed. That's going to go in my binder, though. And we are going to stick in the Cavern Horde Dragon. Regular version, not foil, but that's fine. Now, we're going to put Grima Wormtongue back in my complete Lord of the Rings set. I think it's going to be the best printing. See if I can find them. Yep. So we're going to take that one out. We're going to put that one in. Here we go. All right, let me see. Fight in Irish. If you have a human Sol Ring over a dwarf Sol Ring, I put it on theme because they were given to the Nazguls. You are correct on that. But the value is important to me too. I'm not going to lie. As a collector, I'm not going to lie. I kind of am impartial to the Dwarven one because it's worth more. But that is a good point. I probably should put the human one in. You gave me something to think about. I'll think about that. Give me 24 hours. Rondez, why would I take Saruman out? I think it's actually a good card in this to give me some ward. And with the Amass Orcs. I kind of like it. Okay, let's get rid of Grishnock. Let's put in the Great Goblin. I might put Grishnock back. And then let's get rid of Golem. Actually, let's put Grishnock back because he is a goblin. And I do like it. Actually, let's put inside information. Yeah, Saruman the White Hand is in here. Maybe I'll take out Summons of Saruman. Lash of the Balrog could go too. Matt in a few cards, my man. Cavern Horde Dragon. I'll show it off one more time before we go tonight. I'm gonna re-add Grishnock. Don't want to take him out. Which one of these should I take out, guys, for Grishnock? Pick one. kind of feel like the Summons of Saruman is probably the one I want to get rid of. It's worth the least. All right, let's run through this one more time. Grishnak. Yeah, Tristan, I'd be happy to do that for you. I actually have some cool picks somewhere I could sign for you, but get me some gloves and I'll do it. Grishnak, Lash. Yeah, send me a pick and some gloves. We can make that happen. I'll DM you some information on how to make that happen. Smite the Deathless, Path Ancestry, Swamp, Mountain. Taking notes there, Rule Zero. Mount Doom. Oh! I have a much better Mount Doom for this deck, guys. Oh! Where is it? Maybe Bolg's Company, guys. That's a cool card. Guys, I have another Mount Doom here. Hold on. Guys, I have another Mount Doom. A good one. Can't believe I didn't do that earlier. There we go. There we go. Much better version. Is that Surge? No, just standard foil. But way cooler. Way cooler, guys. I think we can all agree with that. I also want to put a Bolg's Company, guys. Another Goblin Soldier. We could probably get rid of the Easterling Vanguard. It's kind of a cool deck. This is one of the ones I'm most proud of because it's 100% Lord of the Rings cards. Right? And Hobbit, which is cool. And just a bunch of... Ooh. Yeah, Vanguard's gone. It was just in there when I didn't have enough cards, but now we can get rid of Vanguard. Here we go. Nathaniel, that's funny. It is a pretty deck. There's a lot of good stuff in here. You know, this is pretty cool. I'm glad I got to show off Sauron. I don't have a Warg Rider yet. I need to order one. It's on my list. Let me write that down. I keep forgetting about it. I never pulled one. I literally built that from cards that I pulled. Every card in that. So anyway, Warg Rider. I'm going to order one. Thank you for that, Spence. Thank you, Tristan. By the way, anyone got any guesses what this is? It's a Lord of the Rings card. Matthew, be quiet. But that's going to be a new edition. Maybe Sauron, maybe the Dragon deck. It is that good. Could go in my Dragon deck. Thank you, Tristan, again. So there we go, guys. By the way, before we move on to some other fun stuff, if you want to support the channel, a couple of ways. You can get a membership to the channel. That would be huge. That's a big one. Subscribe and like. That's another big one. Oh, if you want cool cards, it's not the One Ring. Use. It's not an Elven Soul Ring. It's not a Human Soul Ring. Go to Journey's End Games, use the code Muscles10. All right? Whatever cards you order, use the code Muscles10. I'll get 10% off. Sorry, you'll get 10% off, and I'll get a kickback. So that helps the channel. So it's a win-win. Those are the ways you can support the channel, all right? You guys are wrong on this so far. It's not the One Ring, not the Elven Soul Ring. To recap, get a membership to the channel. That's one way you can support me. 2, Journey's End Games, Muscles10 for the code. That could help. Those are the things you could do. So there we go. Serialized Morgul Knife. Now that is a good guess, but it's not that. We'll revisit it, guys. We look at beautiful Liliana the Goth Mommy. We'll look at a few more cards and we'll reveal it. Trying to figure out what to do with these. Helm of the Host, Aura Shards. The Deathrite Shaman, let him eat. Darth Tyvak, it is not a serialized LOTR Ozolith. But it's pretty cool. Might be cooler than an Ozolith. It's not a poster Saruman, Mystic Remora, Dark Confident, Gandalf, Extraplanar Lens, Ghostly Prison, Flare of Fortitude. Oh my gosh, the one of one ring Gametronics. Can you imagine? I bought it from Post. Serialized Sauron, we're getting closer. Sink into Stupor, Galadriel, Delighted Halfling. These are just cards I'm trying to figure out what to do with them right now. They're just some extra ones I have. By the way, check your comments box for this. It's actually worth something. Noble Hierarch. Merit Lage. Does anyone know the land this comes from? Rule Zero Podcast. I have a serialized Deathrite Shaman I'm getting signed by Steve. Just so we're clear. Guys, should I get my serialized card signed? I'm really thinking I'm gonna. I've kind of made up the decision. Just curious what you guys think. Serialized Deathrite Shaman. Super Shredder, great card. I gotta put that aside. That needs to go in a deck. I gotta really one night here go through all these and figure out where in my collection these cards can go. Because there's some great stuff. He's done that for me on one of my death rates. I have a signed death rate by him already. I love how he does that shadow signature stuff. It's not a poster Storm of Saruman, but you're getting closer. I'll give you a hint. It's a serialized Lord of the Rings card. So I got to figure out what to do with all these. There's some pretty cool cards in here. Mana Crypt, Mana Crypt, Mana Crypt, Mana Crypt. Humility. Tombstone. Wolverine. Tombstone. Tombstone. Bruvac. Sarah Ascendant. Underworld Breach. Jeweled. 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 Guys, next time somebody tells you they want Jeweled Lotus unbanned, I'm right there with them. I gotta figure out something to do with that one. Maybe do a giveaway. Oh, Balanced Tomb serialized. You're actually, that's the closest guess, everybody. By the way. How many Jeweled Lotuses do we have? Let's count. And Mana Crypts. Let's just see. We are praying for these to be unbanned. Some people think it's a serialized Mithril Coat. Interesting. I do have a textured Jeweled Lotus that's in one of my decks, so these are just my extras. So let's count, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 extra Mana Crypts. Jeweled Lotus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Not a round number, but that's just fine. We do have a lot of Jeweled Lotuses. It is not a Caracas Nathaniel Ellie, but I do want a serialized Caracas. I am on the hunt for serialized Lord of the Rings cards. I wish I knew somebody with the Cabal coffers. I'm doing this because I actually know somebody who's lurking in the chat who has access to a serialized Cabal coffers that I want, but he won't give it to me, which is hurtful. Just saying. Oh, love it, Infamous. Remember, guys, the code, if you want to help me, is Muscles10. I think you should pick up more than one Mana Crypt. Rule 0, you're going to freak out when you see this. Serialized Dal Amroth. If somebody guesses it, I'll reveal it. But not yet. Not yet. Be the finale of the show when I do. At any rate, guys, like I said, you want to support, use the code MUSCLES10 at Journeys End Games. Get a membership to the channel. And if anyone's lurking in the chat that has a serialized Cabal Coffers minus Morgul, I'd be interested to talk to you because I do need it. I feel like you guys need more hints for this. Maybe I put it upside down. So, here are my extra cards. Put those away. Rule 0, I don't know if you've seen this. Here's how I do my signature. In the dual colors, inspired by Mr. Argyle. Right, guys, it happened. There you go. Nathaniel, you got it. It's got to feel good. You guessed correctly. It's got to get cut out of this prison of plastic right now. But this is a pretty good card. This is going to go in my dragon deck. I also have another couple of these on the way, not this exact one. A couple of other serialized cards. So I do collect them. Yeah, Rondez, this got a pretty good grade. I did not grade it. I'm actually tempted, because I want to play with this, to trade this for a normal Dead Marshes serialized, and then pocket the difference, if you will, because this is going to be worth more. I think with a grade this high, it's going to be worth more than the raw. Then we'll take a look at this. This will be fun, guys. Here's one of my decks I've been really building up lately that I really, really like. So there's Edgar. Surge Foil One Ring. We got the Soul Stone. This is a show, guys. Pay attention. Mind Stone. We have a Crypt Ghast serialized. This is the deck. We got about 7 minutes, guys. We got a Dark Confidant. We got a Foil Balance Tomb. We got a Mox Diamond. We've got a Mana Crypt. We have a serialized Dwarven Soul Ring. This Edgar deck is bonkers, by the way. 30th edition Mox Jet, Wheel of Fortune, Yawgmoth's Will, Badlands, Foil Imperial Seal, Plateau, Shieldred, City of Brass, Scrubland, Caracas, Smothering Tithe, Fetid Health, Urborg, Anointed Procession, Cavern of Souls, Fairies Protection, Wasteland. I need the serialized Viscera Seer, by the way. This deck is stacked. Just, it's filthy, guys. This is one of my signature decks right here. One of the Elite 8. More to that. More, I'm not going to say anything else. Just one of the Elite 8. More on that in the future. Kalani, if I pull a signed Picard, I am keeping it. I would never sell that. That would be the last card on earth I would sell. I would sell my Power 9 before I would sell a signed Picard. Just saying. Pretty cool command tower. Thank you for all the stuff, by the way, Tristan. That is my Edgar Markov deck, everybody. It's a thing of beauty. One of the Elite 8. That means anything to you. It's actually kind of becoming the Elite 9 with Sauron. So there we have it. What a show, guys. What a show. Remember, Journey's End Games, Muscles 10. It's one way you can support me. 2, get a membership to the channel. And away we go. So, Nathaniel, a couple things with Teysa. Let me pull mine up. Nathaniel, have you been... answer verbally on here, please. Have you been to my Moxfield yet for my Teysa Karlov deck? I've got mine, just if yours is at 167, mine is down at 154. And it could probably go lower, to be honest with you. But have you seen it? Because it would help you with some notes. I've done as much as I can to optimize it. There's probably a few more things I could do. But it's pretty up there. And I do have some combos in there. So just a couple of key things. Gravecrawler and Warren Soul Trader, great to have. Phyrexian Altar, great to have in there. Especially with the Gravecrawler, because it can make these infinite loops. That can be a huge one. So those really, really help. I've also got a lot of the Gain and Drain stuff in there. We have Exquisite Blood. We have Sanguine Bond. We've got Vito, Thorn of the Dusk Rose. We got the Marauding Blight Priest. Just for Gain and Drain combos. We have the Bloodthirsty Conqueror. So we have all kinds of different ways to enact those Gain and Drain combos. Trying to think what else I put in there for those. Starscape Cleric, there's another one that can help with the Gain and Drain combo. We have the Bastion of Remembrance, again, Gain and Drain combo. So there's like a million different ways you could do that in here. So between that and then the infinite Enter the Battlefield stuff with the Gravecrawler, it tends to really, really help, Nathaniel. But the combos are key. And then load it with tutors. Rule 0, I have a deck that's like at like 128. My N1 deck is pretty low too. I think it's 133. Let me check that out. Yeah, N1's 142 actually. Which is crazy. Kess is 139. Wild. What else do I have that's super low mana value? Oh, Kenrith. Kenrith is 129. Kenrith is bonkers. Bonkers, guys. Kenrith is a wild deck. That's actually one of my better decks right now and one of my favorites. So, there we have it, guys. It's been a fun live. Fun live. Spencer, have you ever seen what a 129 deck looks like? Do you guys want to see Kenrith before I go? So there's not many banned cards. Those aren't banned, Nathaniel. None of those cards I mentioned are banned, by the way. Like, the only cards I have that are banned in my Teysa deck are Jeweled Lotus, Mana Crypt, and Yawgmoth's Bargain. So, take out Jeweled Lotus, put a Mox Diamond. Take out Mana Crypt, put a Lotus Petal. Take out Yawgmoth's Bargain, put either an Imperial Seal, a Vampiric Tutor, or Demonic Tutor, and you are set. Okay, guys, I'm going to show my Kenrith deck. Spencer, you're about to see what a 129 deck looks like. Let me get it. Kenrith is one of my Elite 8s. We call this deck the Mad King. Guys, this will be the finale. This is one of my favorite decks. Let's just sit this here for a minute. This is Kenrith. Serialized. Okay, Nathaniel, Mox Amber. Mox Amber, Lotus Petal, Talisman would work. So we have a Tainted Pact, Marsh Flats, Swamp, Esper Sentinel, Worldly Tutor, Bountiful Promenade, Forest, Urza's Saga, Lion's Eye Diamond, Mountain, Reliquary Tower, Undergrowth Stadium, Badlands, Ragavan. Who knows what that is? Take a guess. Take a guess, guys. By the way, in this deck, we have 24 Game Changers, which is just ridiculous. Anyone guess what this is? I'll tell you, it's Ranger Captain of Eos, Yavimaya Hollow, Overgrown Tomb, Lotus Petal, Mystical Tutor, Illusionist Bracers, Serialized, Yawgmoth's Will, Underworld Breach, Rhystic Study, Grand Abolisher, Aura Shards, cool card, Deadly Rollick, Notion Thief, Oko, Dramatic Reversal, Jeweled Lotus, Training Grounds, Sheoldred, The Hull Breacher, Wheel of Fortune. Oh, weird. Time Twister. Dockside, Taiga, Orcish Bowmasters, Voice of Victory, Path to Exile, Thassa's Oracle, Agatha, Lotho, Ancestral Recall, Vampiric Tutor, Crop Rotation, Arcane Signet, beautiful Doctor Who one, by the way, Smothering Tithe, Cyclonic Rift, Mana Crypt, Plains, Demonic Consultation, Fierce Guardianship, Felwar Stone, Island, Landwar Wastes, Dauthi Voidwalker, Serra Ascendant, Training Center, Rejuvenating Springs, Opposition Agent, Beside You, The One Ring, Human Soul Ring, Ancient Tomb, Savannah, Enlightened Tutor, Drannith Magistrate, Heartstone, Isochron Scepter, Seedborn Muse, Faber Elder, Bloom Tender, Birds of Paradise. What do you guys think so far? It's a pretty good deck, I'm not gonna lie. Command Tower, City of Brass, Bloodstained Mire, Morphic Pool. We have Field of the Dead. We have a 30th anniversary Time Walk. Achilleani, I like it because it's Avatar. Sometimes I just like cards. Plateau, Mana Drain, Linvala, Jeska's Will, Demonic Tutor, Temple Garden, Godless Shrine, Polluted Delta, Waterlogged Grove, Spire Garden. When I get my Black Lotus in 30th anniversary, Felwar will probably be taken out. That or the Arcane Signet. Vault of Champions, Pathway, Shadowy Blackstreet, Undercity Sewers, Hedge Maze, Narset Parter of Veils, and Brain Freeze. That, 129, crazy, this deck. crazy. The other thing at Kiliani I like to do is spread cards amongst decks. This is one of the only decks I have a Felwar Stone in, so I use it. So I just like to have one of every card. You know what I mean? It'd be actually really cool to have like 10 commander decks and not one repeat in any of them, apart from lands. That would be pretty dope. So. I don't keep these stats on fastest win, but it's a pretty, it's a pretty good deck. It's a combo deck. Like we have the Brain Freeze, Underworld Breach, Lion's Eye Diamond. We have Tainted Pact, Demonic Consultation, Thassa's Oracle in there. We get every tutor in the world in there. It's crazy. Like it is a crazy, crazy deck. So. Meal the Blessed used to be in there. We took it out. I can put it back in. We'll see. Wheel of Fortune, Narset's kind of fun. Wheel of Fortune, Sheoldred's kind of fun. Got a great Soul Ring in there. It's a fun deck, guys. So there we have it. Hi, Hunter.
Hi.
How are you? You want to show some cards on your live?
Yeah.
Come on over. Guys, we have a special guest. We're going live extra long. We have the man. The man. Hunter, we are actually live. Guys. This is a momentous occasion. Hunter, say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Everybody, we need to say hi to Hunter. Hunter, everybody wants... Do you guys want to see Hunter's cards, guys? They do. They do.
Okay.
The thousands and millions of people from all over the world want to see your cards.
New goalkeeper.
Guys, are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Hunter wants to show his cards.
Can I?
Okay, we got... Oh!
Okay.
Okay, show them your cards. Everyone's saying hi. We have some Pokemon cards here, guys. Are there any Pokemon fans in here?
And I have some...
Everyone's saying hi to you.
Ooh, Pikachu.
There we go. We have a Pikachu, guys.
Easy.
Okay. Hunter loves showing cards on his live, guys.
Charizard.
He is also a YouTuber.
Ooh, wait. This is real.
Whoa.
That's real.
Cool.
These are all Pokemon, isn't it? Oh, there's Lewandowski.
Okay, guys, we have entered the realm of soccer hobby box cards now.
Tony Olmo, Iniesta, this guy. Fan favorite. Mohamed Salah, first card ever made. First card. Donnarumma, goalkeeper. This.
There we go.
Rivaldo, Pedri, Iniesta, Odegaard, and Alisson. Jude Bellingham with Endrick, Rafinha and Lamine Yamal, Raya, and now
We got soccer fans in the house, guys.
Neymar Jr. and 3, 2, 1.
There we go. Neymar Jr. Oh! Oh! We have Messi, guys. Your fans are going crazy.
What's this?
That's a serialized Dead Marshes Beckett 9.5.
Can I have it?
No.
But I want it for
This-
my Magic collection.
This, you could have it for your Magic collection. Unfortunately, Hunter, tell the world, who is your commander?
Bumbleflower, Miss Bumbleflower.
Miss Bumbleflower. You got to say it loud.
Miss Bumbleflower.
But this does not work in Miss Bumbleflower.
But I want to keep this just for like coolness.
Oh, just for coolness? Who thinks Hunter should keep this for coolness, guys?
I just want it.
You just want it? What if I get you a slabbed card?
So, get me that one now.
The Dead Marshes?
Yeah.
You'd like the Dead Marshes?
Yeah.
All right. This is my guy here. We're going to start doing some soccer rips, guys. Hunter. Okay, guys, do you think we should open a box of Panini Immaculate on the channel?
Sure.
What do you think, Hunter?
I don't know.
It's $1,000. You get 7 cards, guys.
Show.
Never complain that MTG is expensive again. The soccer hobby box world is a whole new world, guys. Oh, look at this, guys.
Really cool.
Cool.
And I feel.
Cool. So there we go, guys. That is it for the live. We got a special guest, Hunter. Hunter is even cooler than serialized.
And that.
And we got Messi. Hunter, if we got you graded, you would be a Beckett 10. Do you know that?
Yeah.
You're a pretty cool dude.
I just want to look at this message.
Oh, he wants to bring out the Messi, guys. Oh, that's a beautiful card. That's a Gold Vault limited edition.
Yep.
You want me to put it back in here so it doesn't get ripped?
Yeah, and water. One other one on the back.
Yeah, there we go.
It's one other one on the back. Somewhere.
Go.
I know it's one other one.
There you go. Yeah, soccer cards, guys. $1,000 for a box, 7 cards for Panini Immaculate. Blows my mind. I've been watching soccer rips on YouTube. You want to watch some soccer rips tonight?
Yeah. I think all these combined would be like $20 at least.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
No, probably over. Wasn't that messy?
Yeah, they're pretty cool cards.
Can I search up how much it's messy is?
Yeah, we can in a minute. All right, guys, we're going to search up how much this Messi is. I don't think it's worth very much. Do you want to see?
Yeah. And I also want to see how much a Pokemon is.
Okay, we're going to do some live evaluations here, guys.
And this one.
Okay, put the Pokemon one down.
I want to see how much this one is.
$24 or $49. Some people have it for $95. Dude, this needs to be in a better plastic for you.
Okay.
Okay, so that's one of your better cards there. Okay.
Okay.
There you go. Now,
Let's search up how much the Messi is. I'm excited.
the Messi.
Yep, I'm excited. I'm really excited.
$20.
$20.
What is?
His Messi.
His Messi and this is 25.
So there we go, guys. Jax, we're on camera right now, buddy. How you doing?
I know you should go upstairs.
All right, guys, I got to get going. I think it's bedtime for these guys. We're going to listen to some Gorillaz, our favorite band. We're going to go see them live. And this has been an awesome live, so thank you. Great to see everybody. We did watch a World Cup this year. So, someone wants me to trade you Lapras for the Dead Marshes.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
Don't be silly.
Okay, this is mine now.
No way.
Can I just see it?
You can see it. All right, guys. We love you lots. Hunter, anything to say to the people?
Bye.
Bye.